You can see here now that you have your illustration, but it looks like you have more objects than only what you're supposed to have. So if you go to View and Outline, you will be able to see all the objects that you have. So you probably don't really need this like rectangles here. So with your white arrow, you can select them, backspace or delete button, and remove them. So you will see some of them, it doesn't really allow you because there are parts of the symbol. And I guess also this kind of like triangles, they are not part of the illustration. So once you've done that, you can go back to Preview on CPU and go to View and Guides, Show Guides. Again, you won't be able to see the guides. So if I'm gonna double click and get within your symbol, now I can see one of the guides. So I will select it and delete it as well. You shouldn't have within symbols or patterns any kind of guides. And you have way more like some stars, so I'm gonna get rid of them as well. All this kind of objects that you don't need, and you still have like, so try to be as clean as possible with your illustration. So now it's nice and clean, the shape, there are no extra bits that they're hidden or you can see. So now you can drag it like to create a pattern, and that should be now working. Let's have a look. Creating a rectangle, placing it in, and you have your pattern. If you double click, you can change like the grid or the sizes or any kind of things. And yeah, double clicking outside is applied. And if you want to add the background, just create a new rectangle, color it like in blue, and then arrange center back, and your illustration is done. So again, you have like a kind of an issue with the symbols because as you can see, it creates some lines. So I would suggest maybe to, let's go back in the pattern. Okay, so I would suggest maybe here to go and object. Okay, so it is in group. So double click on that, get in, select all your objects holding the shift key, copy them and paste them somewhere outside, and you can group them. So I guess let's have a look. So if I'm gonna clone that one there now, I'm gonna create a new rectangle and use the new pattern that doesn't have any issues like the previous one had. So be as clean as possible with your shapes and everything. So you don't need anything else than just that. Just create your illustration, no guides, no extra bits, and then create your pattern. Let me know if you have any other questions.